Hi, hello, my name's Ollie Bliss and this is my channel Book Draw. For those who don't know, I enjoy looking at queer fiction and occasionally I make artistic responses about it. Today I am with the wonderful Hebe. Hello. Would you like to introduce yourself?
So my name's Hebe. I'm a community artist and also a youth worker with LGBT young people at the Prrrde Trust.
And we are collaborating with the Creative Cafe, which you have set up completely by yourself, haven't you? Do you want to tell everybody a little bit?
So yeah, Creative Cafe is a project that's been running from within the LGBT Centre in Manchester since 2015, so it's quite old now. And that group is for anyone who's over 16, but the main target is adults. We have it over 16 because we do have a lot of young people in the space. But the idea is that it's for women and LGBT people who want to get involved with arts, crafts and kind of creative discussions in a judgment-free environment and to have access to some free materials that they might not be able to access elsewhere, or kind of try out things that they've always wanted to do, or like pick up a paintbrush after maybe they got told at high school by an art teacher that they weren't very good. So it's about kind of empowering people to be creative in ways that they want to be. So I've done all sorts, like from screen printing to like watching films. Yesterday at the group we made candles, for example. We made candles, but then we were also talking at the same time. So that's one of the really important things about Creative Cafe. Is it's very much about the conversation we're having while we're making things. And it always gets political, which is for me is good. And it's kind of at the core of how the project is funded through the Tampon Tax.
Do you want to talk a bit about the Tampon
So
Tax?
Tampon Tax. So I guess some viewers will know that kind of 2 years ago there was a big campaign to say, why were sanitary products, why were they classed as luxury, being taxed as luxury items. So it's a big campaign sort of lobbying for that tax to be removed. And I guess the best of a bad situation is that then what happened is the money that was generated from the Tampon Tax was put into a fund that anyone doing gender-related work could apply for. So here at Prrrde Trust we applied for the Tampon Tax. So we have a festival for women who love women called Affirmation, so they were funded through that. Some of the work is a women's discussion group called Feed Your Head and Creative Cafe. So the kind of core of it is that it's focused for women, other people can come, but the core of it is women getting political and kind of being empowered. I think also it's historic that women have been historically lifting up other women, making spaces for women to feel safe, to be creative, and to kind of exist and just kind of express themselves. So I think hopefully when the funding runs out for the various different projects and services that apply for Tampon Tax.
Well, thank you for allowing me into this space and to talk about it, because I do think it's really important. And also, apologies for any random sounds that you hear, because this is a community centre which is in use.
Yeah.
But in terms of talking about what we're up to, which is very exciting, so this is a nice little collaboration, a local based collaboration, but I feel like this is something that everybody who is enjoying BookTube will get a bit out of. Because we are going to create a little collaborative zine.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, Creative Cafe, it happens twice a month. So it's on the 2nd and last Thursday of the month at the LGBT Centre from 2 to 5. So our session at the end of June, on the 28th of June, is going to be a collaborative book draw and Creative Cafe session. So we're going to invite women, people who come to the group to kind of, I guess, to maybe bring along their favourite book or kind of a quote from a book. Maybe they don't necessarily have to have read the book, or just a quote or like something that kind of resonates with you, and then we're going to create some responses to that. And then our kind of aim is that we then make all those responses into a zine. Yeah, and we want to focus the books that people are choosing, or some of the books that maybe me and Ollie will bring along on, work that is by lesbian and bisexual women. In some ways, maybe for lesbian and bisexual women as well. But anyone can read a book by a woman or by a lesbian bisexual woman. But there might be a particular interest.
And also, because in terms of visibility, that is a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
And actually platforming, so I think it's great.
In some ways, it's like everywhere else, but this library. So this library is library is pretty special. We've got like 900 books, and a few years ago, me and a friend catalogued it all on Goodreads, and like something like 800 of the books were by women.
Had many of them been discussed before, or were they like new upvotes?
So a lot of them were. A lot of the books are donated. So a lot of them are quite old. There's a lot of lesbian crime fiction in this particular library. We just kept seeing like the same authors coming up, like Claire McNabb. We've got like just loads of her books. So I think that what's nice is that lots of women have donated their books here.
Cool.
So not always, but I guess particularly lesbian women, they might have made a conscious decision to buy or to read or to borrow
and share
books. Yeah, books by women, books by lesbian, bisexual women. Is probably aware of that gap.
And this cafe space is lovely because it's open during the week and people can just come in quite casually, and this space is open to the public. And they can select a book, and they don't have to like sign it out, and it's all on a basis of trust. And the space itself is in honour of Jaye Bloomfield, who unfortunately died in an accident, a bicycle accident. But she was a very active member of the community, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And so this space is in honour of her as well, which is also really lovely too. But because it's always about the books, I wanted to ask Hebe about some of her favourite books to share, to give you a little bit of insight before we do this later on in June, and collect lots of other people's interests, and hopefully be able to promote more stories about women, for women, and wider. It's like post-edit, but because we ended up having really amazing conversations in the week about both the project in terms of the Creative Cafe, and then we went into Hebe's choices in terms of her favourite reads, and because that was just so good, I decided to make a separate video for that instead, because I think we're taking up too much of your time. So I'm going to break the two of them up together, and you'll just have to come back and find out all of Hebe's faves. Just as a reminder, we will be collaborating on the 28th of June in the afternoon.
2 till 5 at the LGBT Centre.
At the 2 till 5 at the LGBT Centre. So those who are local, please come and check us out, and stick around to find out some of Hebe's favourites. Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye.